Hi, you guys. This is workout number 4 of the ab challenge. And for this one, I'm using no equipment at all. So just your own body weight. If you would like to use equipment, you can go wrist weights on. I would go ones, twos, threes. I wouldn't do any heavier than that. And if you want to start with them and then ditch them halfway through, totally up to you. But I'm going to be using no equipment. So let's get started. We are going to start in a dead bug position, which is all the way on your back, and your knees are going to be at tabletop. Arms are going to be straight up towards the ceiling. We're going to take a deep exhale. Empty out your lungs, pushing those back ribs into the mat. You're going to inhale, reach your right arm, left leg long, and then exhale, hold them both back to center. So we're going to inhale, reach left arm, right leg long, hold it back in. So we're just warming up here, deflating your abs, find those transverse abdominals, really wrapping those corset muscles in as you pull the knee in towards your palm. We're going to go inhale and exhale, pull it in. All right, guys, 60 more seconds here, just warming up. Try not to arch that lower back. If you feel your lower back starting to lift, just lengthen your leg out to a diagonal. We're going to go 45 more seconds here. No hold here, just getting nice and warmed up. So good, 20 seconds to go. So if you feel it starting to get into your hips, you can just tap these toes down and pull them right back up. Last 5, 4, go one more each side. 3, last 2, and 1. Take a rest. Moving on, legs straight up towards the ceiling, and we're going to keep our legs straight this whole exercise. And your arms are going to come right back to where they were in dead bug position. Crunch up, lifting head, neck, and shoulders. We're going to sweep both arms to the right side, reaching outside of that right hip as you drop the left leg to a hover. You're going to inhale, come back to center. I want you to stay lifted through head, neck, and shoulders. If you need to take a rest, do it. But let's really push ourselves, guys. This is workout 4. You're going to exhale. Inhale, exhale. We're going to go slow here for 30 seconds. And then we'll pick up the pace. If this starts to get sensitive through your hip flexors, just move these legs to bicycle legs, bending and extending. But really try to challenge yourself here, you guys. You can do it. I know you can. Let's go 10 seconds, and then we'll go a little bit quicker. Let's go for another 5, 4, and 3. We're going to pick up the pace. 2, and 1. We're going to go left, right, left, right. Try to keep your pelvis pushed down. You don't want to rock side to side in your hips. Keeping both hips rested. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, last set right here, and rest. We're going to come off our backs, and feet are down right in front, and we are going to get into our right side oblique. Knees are going to be together, and we are reach your arms forward. And I don't want you to just stay loose here. I want you to think about the form here. So lifting up through your sit bones, finding those sit bones right in your booty. And then you're going to roll the shoulder blades down the spine, relaxing that scapula here. Take an inhale. We're going to roll down. Exhale, tuck that tailbone. Now we're going to add to this here. So we just did this in our last workout 3, and we're going to layer on to it. So this time, as you roll down, you're going to reach that right arm long. Try to tap the floor. But now here's the thing. I don't want you to just lean back. I want you to put your waistline into it. So when you come, you're going to sweep that right arm back, reaching towards, it's almost like you're trying to reach behind you. We're getting into this right oblique here, that external oblique, right above that glute main. I want you to inhale as you reach it back. And as you exhale, I want you to come all the way back to your starting position. So all the way back up on those sit bones with those shoulder blades rolled back and down. So I want you to think about leading with that waistline instead of the arm. It's a lot of mind-body connection. So inhale, roll it down. Open the chest, reach the right arm long, hold it there, find the connection for your right side. And I want you to start twisting and let that arm follow. And woo, when you bring that right arm back, that's really where you find that burn. All right, let's get into it, guys. We're going to inhale. Exhale. Swing that right arm. We come all the way back to the sit bones. We inhale. Reach it back. Working on that spinal rotation here. So good for us. Working our spine. All the way back up. We inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Use that breath to help you lift. We inhale. Exhale. If you guys have those wrist weights on, oh, this is going to get an even deeper layer of spice here. And up. All right, let's go 30 more seconds here. Really focus on the muscles that you're working. So remember not to lead with this shoulder. Yeah? I want you to guide your body down using your waistline here. Open the chest, twisting that spine, really working this right oblique. And you come back to set. So a lot of times I do this on the reformer with straps, with the elbow. So this is just mimicking the reformer here. Let's go 10 more seconds. We're going to hold in 5, 4, last 3, 2. We're going to hold it back. 1, I want you to go little crunches up, up, up. Using that waistline here, you guys. Kind of square off your shoulders towards the screen. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, and 6. Now we're going to crunch down in 5, 4, last 3, 2, 1. Now we crunch down. 10. Sink into that C curve. Woo! 9, 8. So good, you guys. 7, 6, 5. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull it right back up. Wowzers. I hope you felt that. We are going to come up to our knees now. Working that right side waistline. Right leg is going to come out to the side here. So for the movement here, we're going to be doing a side crunch from this left knee. And then we're going to come down to your left palm. And you're going to add 2 pulses with the leg up. You will feel this through the outer thigh glutes. But again, bringing it back to mind-body connection here. I want you to focus on this right oblique, doing a side crunch as we lift. So if you need to bend this knee, totally fine. So hands are going to come behind your head. Now the movement here, your side crunch down, so that right elbow is going to reach for that right knee. And then you're going to squeeze the core as you come through center. That left palm is going to come down to the mat, and we add 2 pulses with that right leg. And you're going to lift your body up with that right oblique. We come back to starting. So we go side crunch. Inhale. Exhale. Leg lifts, and we go back to the side crunch, yeah? So it's a fluid range of motion back and forth. I promise you guys that right side is gonna fire up. All right, let's get started here. So hands behind your head. We're gonna crunch, exhale, inhale. We exhale, double pulse. Think about using that right oblique to control the movement here. We crunch, we dip, rest, and pulse. Woo, I love this one. Just really just get your whole body into it. Again, if you have those wrist weights on, you are spicing things up. Use this right oblique here to pulse that leg and to lift and lower this upper body, you guys. All right, I'm gonna shut up here and let you find that connection because, whew, I found it. Keep this right hip squared forward. You don't want to open it up towards the ceiling. So let's go 30 more seconds here. We have a hold, you know it. My clients now are so used to the way that I teach. I put them in a move, and then after I count them down to a rest, they know more is coming. 10 seconds. Last 5. In 4, we're going to hold it up. If that left knee gets sensitive, you can rest it on a small pillow, a towel. Next one, we're going to hold it up. Now, from here, you can keep your right arm long or rest your right hand on your hip. You're going to sweep the right leg forward. Squeezing this right oblique, you're going to swing that leg back. So you're pinching this external oblique here, and we add 2 pulses back. So we inhale, exhale, and breathe. Yes, inhale. We exhale back and lift. So right here, you guys, oh, that is a deep. If you need to lower that leg, do so. Yeah? I care more about this oblique than I do this hip, this glute. And press. So good. We go for 8. Woo. 7. Pinch that back waistline here. 5. Oh, my glute 2. 4. 3. Last 2. Final one right here. And pulse, pulse the rest. So amazing. Okay. Go to a high plank. So we're going to be on our palms, on our toes. I'll do one to show you the movement, and then you can join me. Lucky you. All right, so palms come on the mat. Wrists are right underneath the shoulders, and you're going to step back into a high plank. We're still working this right side. Using your glutes, you don't want to dip your hips and arch that lower back. Lift the hips so that back is nice and flat, and you don't want to shrug your shoulders to where you're dumping all that weight in your upper body. Movement here, pull, scoop that right knee into the chest. You're going to swivel it out to the side, bring it back to center, and you're going to kick it long. Modification, when you kick it back, rest the toes, and then bring it right back. I don't need to rest for too long here, you guys, because I really want you to push yourself. This is workout 4. You're already getting stronger. I promise. Let's get started, you guys. 60 seconds with this right side only. Do it with me, you guys. You're going to step out into a plank. Exhale. Pull that right knee into chest. Pull the right knee outside of the right elbow. Bring it back to center, and then take it long. So we go, exhale, exhale. You got it. Breathe through it. However the breath feels for you, whatever works. Try to, you guys, I'm going to face you for this. Try not to dip this right hip low. You want to keep your hips nice and even. Keep going. Don't use this explanation as an excuse to rest. So you want to keep your hips even this whole time because I promise you'll feel a deeper burn through your oblique. All right, guys, ready? 20 seconds left. We go knee out, down, kick it back. We go in, out, in, kick it back. In, out, in, kick it back. So good, you guys. 10 seconds. Pushing out of this mat, out of the shoulder socket. You got last 5, 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Finish it with me. Great work, you guys. Left side oblique. I'm going to twist around and face this direction so you can see me. We're going to start with those roll downs. Sit tall on our sit bones. Now reach your arms straight forward. Spine is nice and long. You're on your sit bones. You're not hunched. Inhale. Reach that left arm back behind you. Reach it nice and long. Use this left oblique. Exhale. Come all the way back up through center, right to your starting position. Are you guys up watching my clock? Let's get started. We inhale. Reach. Exhale, twist. Now remember, lead with that waistline on the way up and let that arm follow. And lift. So good for our spinal rotation here, you guys. Keep going. Mind to muscle here. Find that mind-body connection. What are you working? If your hip flexors are tight, go straight legs forward. Roll it down, reach it back. And up. I'm going to finish it out like this. So I have weak hip flexors. 10 more seconds. We hold with those reaches. Last 5, 4, and 3. You're going to reach it long. 2, 1. We're going to pulse down for 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep it going, you guys. 6 and 5. We pulse up. 4. Last 3, 2, 1. We pulse it up for 10. 9. It's a different connection here, you guys. 8, 7, and 6. I'm going to give you a breather in 5. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully roll down. And right back to that kneeling position. For those side crunches, now we're kneeling on our right knee. Left leg is to the side. Hands are going to be behind your head here. And we're going to go for that side crunch. Resting the right palm. And we go 2 pulses with the left leg. Hands are going to come behind your head. Now we're going to take a deep crunch, stitching that left waistline. I want you to think about somebody punching you in that side. So you're really using those muscles. And we pulse. Pulse. We crunch. Really keep this leg long. Yeah, if you sweep it forward, you're going to get more glute. So you want to keep this in line with your hip bone, yeah? So that way you get deeper into that oblique. Oh, my hip just popped. 2 pulses, lift. Another thing that I just thought of is you don't want to lean all the way into this left side. So it's really just this oblique that's doing the work. All right, you guys, keep it up here. Pulse, pulse. 45 more seconds. I love this move. Really wringing out your waistline like it's a wet towel. I just feel like I'm chipping away at my core. Keep it going. 15 seconds. We have those leg sweeps coming. I hope your left side is burning like mine is. Pulse, pulse. Last 5, 4, 3, finish with the pulse. 2, 1. We're going to go for those leg sweeps. So you're going to sweep that left leg forward, sweep it back behind you. We lift it up. Sweep it forward, sweep it back. Put it into this external oblique. Inhale forward, exhale back, lead pulse. Woo. You got it, you guys. 30 seconds. Ooh, yeah. Keep it going. So good. 15 seconds to go. We're going to finish the left side with that plank with the knee pulls. You got it. We're here for 5, 4, and 3. Finish it with me. 2, 1, and rest. Good work. Center plank with the left knee pulls. Do 1 so I can show you on this side, and then I want you to get right into it with me. We're going into a high plank on your hands, on your toes. That left knee pulls in. It comes outside of your left elbow, comes back to center. We kick it long. If this ever gets tight on your hips during the kick, just kind of release that hip a little. You can lift it up. Similar to how we did in workout 1. Let's get started, you guys. We're here for 60 seconds. Let's get right into it. We go knee pull center, knee pull external, and oops, back to center and kick it back. We go center, out, center, and kick, center, out, center, and kick. Keep those hips squared. 20 seconds. Last 10. No hold here. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. That's one of the hardest ones that we've done. Okay, we're going to finish lying on our backs, working the center of our core, our rectus abdominis. So we are going to roll down, bring our hands behind your head, flip those knees back to tabletop position. And movement here is one leg long and sweep it up as the opposite leg reaches long and sweeps up. So you're essentially just tracing circles with your legs, but you're separating the movements. Left knee's in our tabletop, right leg starts long. And then as the left knee reaches long, left leg reaches long, right leg reaches straight up, and then moves to tabletop. 60 seconds, one direction, and then 60 seconds will reverse. And that is how we are going to finish, guys. Let's get into it. Hands behind the head. And it doesn't, you know what, it doesn't matter what direction you start with, because we're going to do both anyways. Keep the head, neck, and shoulders lifted. And I'm going to start my timer in 3, 2, and 1. So you're just going to kick. Kick, swimming like you're pushing, scooping up water, trying to flick water up towards the ceiling. Push those back ribs into the mats. Make big, large circles with those legs. Stare at your belly button here. Try to get a little bit higher through those head, neck, and shoulders. Keep it going. 30 seconds. We're going to reverse this range of motion. So you are pushing away water or mud or something. I don't know. Use your imagination. Anything that helps. Get through this. 10 seconds. Keep it up, you guys. Last 5. We're going to reverse it in 4, 3. Last 2, 1. Now you're going to reach up, and now we're going to go away from our body. So Think about kicking in the water. So you're pushing away. Keep those back ribs glued into the mat. Don't let your lower back arch. If they do, make the range of motion a little bit smaller. Whew. Keep it up, you guys. 30 seconds to go. Working so hard. Now I want you to either flex or point your toes here. I want those ankle joints engaged, because when you have just flailing feet, you're not getting as deep of a burn, a connection as you would pointed feet. All right, 10 seconds, breathe it out. You got it, last 5, 4, we take a rest in 3, 2, and 1, rest. I was gonna finish with that, but I want to do another dessert. Grab a sip of water, regroup. We're gonna finish with a bear plank series because we are strong. Hands come down to the mat. Go to a down dog stretch. Heels are come down to the mat. Pushing the heels and pushing through your palms. You rock forward into the plank. Bend your knees. All right, we're gonna go for 60 seconds. And you're going to go straight legs, down dog. Relax your head and shoulders here. We're going to float your knees down to a bear. Knees are right underneath your abs. Now you don't want to arch the back here. Lift that rib cage. All right, let's get started. 60 seconds. We go bear, knees tap, open, press it back. So we're going a little bit quicker here. Finishing with our heart rates high. Tap, open. Whew, you should feel your lower abs deeper here, you guys. Try not to dump that weight in that upper body and those shoulders. Keep it through your core. Yeah, use the core to bring the hips back and resist the hips forward. We have 30 seconds. So knees never touch the ground. They stay in a hover. Burn it out here, you guys. We have 15 seconds. And you know, like, we have a hold, because why not finish stronger than we started? Keep it up. Last 5, 4, and 3. We're going to keep knees bent. Last 2, 1. Knees bent. Just tap them together. Open. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Scoop those abs. 5, 4. Last 3, 2, and 1. Rest. So good. So good. You should be so proud of yourselves. That was a tough one. I am dripping sweat. I'll see you guys for workout. Bye.